Alright, this video was going to be on something else, but a stronger question has been echoing through my mind for a while now, and honestly I think everybody's asking the same question. Is Debbie eventually going to get back with Nolan in the animated TV show? Yes! Knight, we all know how this story goes. I've seen real women and fake women get back with scumbags easily. Hoes do it all the time, Knight. You think Debbie really cares that he killed a bunch of people? Nah, you heard her in the last episode.
I missed you!
Oh yay! That's all it takes, Knight. Now, all Omni-Man gotta do is start drawing it back. He's in there. Today, Debbie's saying,
you.
But soon she'll be saying,
Me?
oh yeah, it's all coming together. Just like in the comics. For those who don't know, she said something similar in the comments at first, but then this old dog missed her Omni back shots and came back to her man, wagging her tail and barking. Okay, first off, just because it happened in the comments does not mean it's going to happen in an animation. Plus, the Debbie in the animation is way more of a fleshed out character than the Debbie in the comics. The one in the comics might as well have been a background character, because no one in their right mind would forgive Omni-Man for what he did. And I mean, there's a list of bad things that he did, but let me remind y'all some of the worst things he did.
How could you do this?
That was your fault.
What?
Your stubbornness against the inevitable killed those people.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet.
Oh, no he didn't. Okay, I see your points, and I raised you, and I don't give a Omni-Man was just doing what he was raised to do. And if he didn't do this, he'll have to fight the whole Viltrumite Empire. Or more or less, drag with a fresh cut. Some say he may dodge your fist, but he'll never duck a fade. Oh no, blah 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 whatever. If he was so afraid of drag, he could have took his family to another planet. And how the hell was he supposed to do that? I don't know, man, it's a cartoon. And he has similar powers to Superman. He can come up with something. And besides that, your little "oh, he was programmed" argument is not a good excuse. What you talking about, Knight? He's either older or around 2,000 years old. And I don't know about you, but that's long enough for someone to grow some morals. Grow some morals? He was raised to believe what he was doing was right. Okay, so 2,000-year-old guy, or more or less 2,000-year-old Superman, goes to a planet and tries to conquer it, but instead falls in love, and years later his son's born, and he has powers, so now all of a sudden he has to conquer the planet again? And let's be honest here, he did almost Holocaust levels of damage to Earth, if not more. And bruh basically caused 1,000 9/11s, and he caused this by beating his son all the way around the planet, covered in the blood of innocent people, his friends, and his own, plus marks. Meanwhile, his wife is watching in horror from miles away, only to eventually hear him call her a pet. So you telling me this man has killed women, children, men, soldiers, and more, and Debbie is supposed to forgive him and take him back simply because his 2,000-year-old ass was raised and taught to do that? Yeah. And also, just ignoring all that for a second. You can't ignore the screams of children, the trauma of families. The hell I can't. Trauma and 9/11 aside, Omni-Man has saved a lot more people than he's killed. He was a hero. Yeah, was, but not anymore. Plus, he didn't mean the pet thing about Debbie.
Am I still your pet?
You never were.
Objection! This Viltrumite is lying! Bitch, shut up, we ain't in court. Well, we should be. Men on Earth who have done at least half the bad things that Omni-Man has done have been sentenced to death. And no, not by Snoo. What is wrong with you people? Well, if not by Snoo, then how? The good old-fashioned way voice. Oh, Lord! And that's exactly what Omni-Man deserves too. So screw his apologies, because an apology won't bring back the dead. But he's trying to atone though. And the Bible says, hold up, piano showing something. Alright, shut up. The Bible says, it is good to forgive. If Saul can go by Paul and change his ways, then so can Omni-Man. People can change, Knight. Well, just because Omni-Man is trying to change and atone does not mean Debbie has to forgive him. Besides, she has her own Paul now, no Saul included. Oh no, you didn't just draw the Bible back in my face. I didn't just draw the Bible, I drew the whole piano. How's it taste, you hypocritical bitch? Well, forgiveness is still important. Oh, I'm sorry, would you forgive Hitler? Would you forgive Epstein? Would you forgive the guy who created ads? Not the ads. Yeah, that's what I thought. Give up, voice. My opinions are too powerful. Never! And Paul is lame. Well, he may be lame, voice, but I'll tell you what, he's not. A cheater. Oh, come on, when did Omni-Man... Oh, shit. That's right, voice. Paul may be lame, with no powers, but other than that, he's a pretty chill guy who doesn't cheat, who doesn't leave Debbie for an ugly bug alien woman, would by the way, and have a kid with that alien woman, and then while the alien baby is still a baby, take that same alien baby to my now ex-wife, for her to take care of while I'm in prison. And to make matters worse, Omni-Man said this about that same bug lady.
Andressa was a mistake. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know about you, voice, but cheating on your wife and almost getting your son killed, plus giving one of your sons to her while you're in jail, sounds a lot more lame to me than the guy just being normal. Plus, Paul has a good job, he dresses nicely, and he's not out in the streets with no bug lady, oh no. Instead, he's in the sheets with Debbie, giving her those normal average guy back shots. And she likes it. Oh, you sick bastard. Admit defeat, voice, you lost. I never admit defeat. I only lick them to show dominance. Hey, yo. And now to bring out my trump card. Yeah. What do you mean trump card? What the hell could you possibly say to make the viewers and me believe that Debbie should forgive Omni-Man? What you got, voice? More scriptures? God gonna punish you if you tell a lie now. I tell no lies, Knight. Only clear, hard facts. And my trump card is one word and one word only. Hybristophilia. Shut up, sound effects. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Knight. Hybristophilia is a paraphilia of sexual arousal and attraction. Oh my.
I like where this is going. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
This is when individuals are sexually attracted to people who have committed serious crimes such as murder, serial killings, or robbery. And this paraphilia is also often called the Bonnie and Clyde syndrome, because this phenomenon frequently manifests as women forming romantic relationships with notorious male criminals. In other words, viewer, women like bad boys. And what is Omni-Man? A bad boy. Meanwhile, Paul is boring and lame. He didn't look very boring in that bedroom. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm not just talking about knocking boots, Knight. I'm talking about attraction. And the laws of attraction cannot be beat, whether you've done bad things in your life or not. If you're a bad boy, women are going to reward that behavior. Look at Genghis Khan and his many wives. Okay, what's your point? My point is, Debbie may not forgive Omni-Man immediately. Oh no. And it may not happen tomorrow or the next day. But
Eventually.
bam! Just like that, she's gonna be back in them sheets. It's female nature, Knight, and since it did happen in the comics, there's a high chance it'll happen again in the animation, which many may not like. But that's too damn bad. Because the laws of attraction and the law of woman don't go by logic, oh no. They go by what? Feelings. And obviously, looks have a lot to do with it. So she might as well accept his atonement now, because the laws have spoken. Are you done? No. Tell me I'm right, bitch. And forgive Omni-Man for his sins like a good Christian would. Hell no. I'm gonna stay petty and mad. And so should Debbie. Well, I guess we'll see next week who's right and who's wrong. Until then, Knight. What the hell? Where did he go? Until then!
Why did you want it all again?